Playing at Alabama, the atmosphere you expect? You've already played 2 big games on the road.
Well, I mean, that's why you come to SEC schools. You want to play those type of games, and that was the most. That and LSU were the best atmospheres we played in last year, and I expect the same this year.
Last year, I mean, the score wasn't that close, but it seemed like y'all played a pretty good game. What was the difference in that team going in last year and playing a better
I think
game?
it's the exact same as Texas. You know, we didn't really know what to expect. You know, now we do. We played a lot of games like that. We played close games, and it's going to be a close game, I feel like. So, you know, we just got to go in there and give it our all.
What's the necessity for just maintaining drives over there? It seems like Alabama keeps really consistently getting things together.
Well, I think, you know, AJ does a really good job of not turning the ball over and, you know, checking down and keeping his team on schedule. So I think, you know, for every offense, that's the philosophy, you know, keep us on schedule and don't have turnovers.
When you look at what Texas A&M was able to do, I know that they're different offenses, but there's some similarities. I mean,
Yeah.
What did they do to Alabama to exploit, you know, defense?
Well, I just think with Johnny, you know, everything's, you know, after the play, he's, you know, doing all that. So I think it's a lot different. You can't really watch A&M and think, well, this is how they're going to play us because, you know, I'm not Johnny. I'm not going to run around like Johnny does. So
what are the similarities, though?
of what, our offenses?
Yeah.
Just the tempo, I think. And we have, you know, I think we have better receivers than A&M. They want to talk about, you know, Mike Evans being so good. Well, we got Dante, and I think Laquan is going to be that way. So, you know, we have you know, better players on the outside than I think A&M does.
But you were just talking about turnovers. Just talk about how you've improved in that area.
Just protecting the football, not trying to force things. You know, throwing the ball away was something that I didn't do last year that I'm doing a good job of this year.
Have you seen any sort of drop-off in Alabama's corners this year?
I wouldn't say a drop-off, but, you know, you have first-round corners every year. I don't know if they're exactly first-round corners, but, you know, you got a guy going in the top 10, you know, you're going to have a little bit of a drop-off the next year.
What did you take from that Texas A&M Alabama game, though, Bo? Did you look at that result and think, you know what, we can do that?
Yeah, no, I think we can put points on them. I think we can put points on anybody. We just got to show up and play, and, you know, it's the same thing every week. Let's stay on schedule, control the tempo, and don't have any turnovers.
Vince playing this week, what does he mean for the offense?
Yeah, just exciting. Just glad to have him back. You know, it seems like he's been gone forever, but, you know, he was catching balls yesterday and looked good running routes, so I'm excited to have him.
You and Denzel are pretty close. He says he wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
Has he told you anything?
Yeah, I mean, you know how he is. He's so amped up right now, and I think he'll find out tomorrow or today if he'll get to play. So I'm excited for him. I hope he gets to play, but I know that, you know, he's not going to push it or anything like that, so he's going to be smart about it.
What's been the key to you guys staying on task, staying on schedule with the offense this season in 3 games?
You said what now?
What's been the key to you guys staying on schedule?
Just I think we're winning first downs, most drives, and you know, even if we don't win first down, if we don't win first downs, we're you know, we're pretty good on second down. So as long as we're staying on schedule, third and short, third and medium, you know, we're having good drives.
The word dynasty isn't thrown around very often, but obviously that's what they got working up there. What do you have to do? Do you have to play a perfect game, you know, in every way? How do you dethrone these guys, you know, if you
Yeah, as perfect as you can get. You know, you're never going to play a perfect game, but you have to play as perfect of a game as you can, and you know, hope that they make a couple mistakes, and hopefully defense can force some turnovers and get us the ball back.
Well, how about the off week coming now for you guys heading into this and the momentum coming out of Texas? It shapes up pretty well for you. And then on the backside, you know, you're at home. You don't leave the state till you know, after the Auburn game.
Right. Yeah. You know, we're excited for this 4-game stretch. You know, obviously we're not looking ahead to anybody. You can't look ahead to anybody when you're playing Bama, but we're excited about it. We play at some good environments, some fun games it's going to play in. So, like I said, we're excited.
How different does it feel at this program now in the second year of Hugh Freeze as opposed to maybe 2 years ago?
How different do I feel?
How big, just the program in general?
I think it's way different. I think last year we didn't really know what to expect. This year we're confident. We have a lot of confidence. We feel like we can play with anybody. So yeah, it's like daylight and dark, honestly.
Bo, a lot of talk of last year's Texas game as kind of a turning point for you guys, but did y'all take confidence from the way you performed at Alabama?
I don't know. I was frustrated last year just because we were so close and people were saying we're so close. But, you know, like I said last year, I was ready to start winning those games. And now we're starting to do that, win those close games down at halftime and being able to come back at 2 games. So, you know, I think we have a pretty mature team. And, you know, hopefully we can go out and have, you know, very few mistakes and win the football game.
Last year, you guys had 2 or 3 really good drives against Alabama, and then it sort of tapered off a little bit. How hard is it to sustain for 60 minutes against a defense and a team like that?
Yeah, we can't get frustrated. We know that they're going to make plays Saturday. We just have to come back and regroup and not get too frustrated and know that, hey, eventually this tempo can wear on them, and let's keep that tempo going and, try to get into the fourth quarter as a game. And I feel like, we're in really good shape.
How much